بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and safe. Welcome to our another online class of English language. Hope you all are fine and safe. God bless you all. Let's start our today's lesson. Today we are going to discuss unit number 8 and it's given on page number 47 of your book. See this chapter adverbs and it's given on page number 47. Alright. So now we have discussed some points regarding what are adverbs and some kinds in our previous class too. But here we will continue our unit by having some different kinds which we didn't discuss in that lecture. So the topic of today is basically kinds of adverbs and which are given on page number 49 of your book. Right. So what are adverbs we have discussed in our previous class, and how many kinds of the adverb, basically adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree. These all were we have discussed in our previous class. Now the remaining kinds which we are going to discuss, these which are present in front of you on the board. Right. So please open your page number 49 and see which kind of the adverbs we are going to discuss today. Now, number first which I have mentioned on the board, it's the kind number 6, interrogative adverbs. And here interrogative means to ask questions, to ask something about, interrogation. The word is derived from the word interrogation. So interrogative means ask question, and the most clear example for this, identification for this, a big question mark is present in the end of these sentences. So you don't have to be confused if you have been given to differentiate between the kinds of the adverb, which kind it is, so the most the common identification for the interrogators is a big question mark is present in the end of these sentences. Right. So you don't have to go with all the kind or to remind the examples of all the previous kind that which we have learned, like adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of degree. You just go with, if the question mark is present in the end of the sentence, yes, it is done that it is interrogative sentence. Right. And in these sentences we are going to ask certain questions about anything. So here interrogative, ask question, and usually we are having these kind of the words in the beginning of the sentence, right? When, where, how often, like this. So these are the words which gives the question sense in the sentence which you are going to ask in the sentence. Here I have mentioned two examples for you to have the clear idea about how we can say that these are interrogatives and how we are using these certain words in our sentence which are giving the sense of interrogation or make this sentence interrogative adverbs. Right. Now, how often does your teacher give you homework? And here we are having question mark. It is interrogative, but which word is representing that it is which kind of which is in which kind of adverb? It is having interrogative. Why? Because here we are having in the beginning a word how often, which is giving the sense of interrogation or asking some question about anything. Right. So this will be interrogative adverb here, and the most common example which I have given you earlier and give the identification that a big question mark is present in the end of the sentence. So you go with this, which kind it is interrogative. But if you have been asked to underline the word, that which word is representing that this is interrogative adverb, so you will underline these words, and usually they come in the beginning of the sentence. Right. These kind of the words comes in the beginning of the sentence, like how often, this. Second example we are having, where did you find the money bag, question mark, interrogative. But which word is representing that this kind is interrogative? Which word, and this is something where. So And as we have learned earlier, when, where, how, like these kind of the words if we are having, so it would be interrogative adverb, and this word is giving the sense of interrogation here. So this kind will be interrogative adverb here, that where did you find the bag, a question is there, so it would be interrogative, right? So it was the kind number 6 which we have discussed, that interrogative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs basically which we ask the question about anything, right? Now come up to the next one. This is example 7, sentence adverbs. Sentence adverbs are those adverbs which are about, in which the speaker is giving some opinion about something, right? Opinion of the speaker is must be there in the sentence. For instance, if I say perhaps it would be rain today, like, so it's my opinion, I am speaking, it's my opinion, the speaker is I, and I am including here my opinion, that the word perhaps, okay, obviously it is something right. If I am saying obviously it is something right, so it's my opinion, the word obviously is representing here the opinion of the speaker, and who is the speaker here? I. So this would be, the sense is clear here, opinion of the speaker, in which, and the kind is sentence adverb, where we are having a word which is showing the opinion of the speaker, which is called sentence adverb. And in these sentences we are having particular words for giving this kind of the opinion, like eventually, obviously, hopefully, something, perhaps, and naturally. These are the words. Here I have given an example. Hopefully there won't be another virus attack on our computer. The word hopefully is saying that I am adding here my opinion. Okay, hopefully I am speaking the sentence, and in this sentence I am including a word which is giving my personal opinion here, that I have meant the means I have just cleaned up all the viruses from this computer. Now there isn't any kind of the lacking is there to be the presence of having any kind of the virus in the computer. So for this clarification I am adding a word hopefully here, and that I am giving a kind of the opinion of mine here, right? So this is something about opinion of speaker. First was interrogative, second was opinion of the speaker, which is representing which class? Sentence adverb. Here where any kind of the perhaps, as I have given you example, so this is something obviously, naturally, literally, like these words. Okay, now come up to the next one. This is something relative adverb. Relative adverb, this word relative is derived from the word relation, means making a kind of the relationship between two sentences. A word which makes a relationship between two different sentences, and if it is not present, the sentence would be incomplete and would not given any kind of the proper sense there. So the requirement of this word must be there if we are composing any kind of the two sentences together, means somehow it would act as like the conjunction there or the relative pronoun there. Okay, so what we have learnt in relative pronoun, that two sentences join together by adding a particular word, means as a kind of the conjunction. So this is something relative pronoun. Similarly, relative adverb add somehow like the relative pronouns too, and modify the main verbs, act like the relative pronoun. To purpose, it modify the main verb, means clearing the things about the main verb more, giving the more kind of the information about the main verb. And second thing is somehow it is representing like the conjunction or the relative pronoun, means making a kind of the relationship between two sentences together. Right, now example is, I cannot remember one sentence where I kept the letter. Another sentence, and which word is making a relationship between these two sentences? The word I have underlined here, where. So it would be relative adverb. If I will not add here the verb where here, so how would it I cannot remember I kept the letter. We are having any kind of the sense here? No. So they, in these two sentences, between these two sentences, there must be any kind of the word which makes a relationship in these two sentences together, and that it as like where I have added here. right? So it would be relative adverb which defines more about the main verb. Here we are having I cannot remember. What you cannot remember? What you cannot remember? Where I kept the letter, that which place I have kept the letter, right? Now you did not tell me what you did not tell me. The main verb is tell. The what you did not tell me. Why you went to meet the principal. One sentence, another sentence, you went to meet the principal. Now which word is making the relation? Why. Okay, and why you didn't tell me? What you didn't tell me, that why you went to the principal office. Why you went to the principal office. If I am not heading the word here why, then how would the sentence would be? See, you did not tell me you went to meet the principal, not having any kind of the proper sense here. So there must be, if we are just joining two sentences together, there must be a particular kind of the word there or making a proper sense there. And the most important thing is it is relative adverb. So this word should be like that, which modifies something about the main verb, when which is telling something about the main verb, that if it is happening, so what would be the impacts of this and why it is driving this, right? So this would be relative adverb, means relationship between the two sentences together, act like the relative pronoun and modifies about more about the main verb. So these were the three main kinds which were left in our previous lecture, means 5 we have discussed earlier and 3 were remaining which we have done today. And kind of adverb, interrogative, sentence adverb, and the third one is the relative adverb. Okay, I hope you have got everything which we have discussed today regarding the kinds of the adverb in this topic. Now heading towards the homework, how you have to do the things in your copy, which exercises you have to attempt. Now it's exercise A, which is given on page number 47. See this. Exercise A, page number 47. Okay. Now I am reading the question. Insert the words given in the bracket in their correct position in the sentence. Rewrite the sentences. Okay, here the sentences has been given, and along with these sentences in bracket we are having certain words, and we have to insert these words in these sentences which has been given, but the thing is that the position should be correct. So how would I? Usually they are basically, these are the adverbs, and how we have learned that where we use adverbs in the sentence which defines something, which modify the verbs, which modify the adjectives, or which modify another adverb. So according to this we will add this word, like the visitors have left just. Now we have to adjust the word just in our sentence. The visitors has just left. What the verb here? Left, and before this we are going to add our adverb, because here we have learned about that adverbs are the word which defines something about the verb. And what's the verb here? Left. And which is defining when he left? Just left. So the word just will be adverb and left would be the main verb. So it is something just left. And if I say that which kind it is, as we have learned in our previous class, so it would be our adverb of time. Just left, this is something he is just arrived, so it is just something adverb of time. But you do not have to mention here the kind is, you just have to insert this word which has been given in the bracket to its suitable or proper position, right? So the correct would be the visitor has just left. Second, the car rolled down the hill, and the word is slowly. We have to adjust this slowly word in the sentence. The car slowly rolled down the hill, because the verb is rolled here, and before this we have to add adverb, so it would be slowly. So slowly would be adverb and the main verb is rolled, right? The car slowly rolled down the hills. Third one, he removed the broken glass from the floor. Now what's the verb here? broken. What's the verb here? Removed, right? And the word which has been given here, carefully, we have to adjust this carefully word in our sentence. So what would be? He carefully removed the broken glass from the floor, right? So here we are having removed is the verb here, and before this we are going to add adverb. How he removed? Carefully. So it would be carefully remove the broken glass from the floor. Fourth one, I think you behave selfishly, very. So here we have to add the verb very. How it would be? I think you behave very selfishly, right? Now the rest of the part which has been given, to complete it you have to solve by yourself and try to write the sentence by blue pen and try to write the sentence by black and answer by blue pen. Keep it in your mind one thing, while you are copying the exercise, leave 2 lines in what you are writing your answer, and second for the gap, so that your work will look neat and clean. Okay, it was about exercise A. Come up to exercise C, which is given on page number 50 of your book. Exercise C, page number 50. Okay, now identify the adjectives and adverbs in the following sentences. Sentences has been given and you have to underline the verb and say either it is adjective or adverb, right? Now, fresh bread smells great. Fresh bread. Before noun we are having fresh. The word fresh. Bread is which kind? Fresh or just something like it is rotten. So it is fresh. The word fresh will be adjective because it is defining the quality of the noun. As we have learned, adjectives are the word which define the quality of the noun. So it would be, the word fresh would be adjective. So you will underline the word fresh and over it you will write it is adjective, right? It smells great. Great will be adverb. How it smell great? So it would be, the word great would be adverb because this is defining something about the verb smells. Okay. Second is be careful, don't drive rashly. Be careful. Careful means the qualities, it would be adjective. And one more we are having rashly. Rashly, it is the word which is how it is driving the car rashly. So rashly would be adverb, right? Then third one, your house is very close to mine. Very, the word very, underline the word very and it would be adverb. And one more we are having, it is close. Close would be adjective. Okay, because this is defining something, the quality, it is very close to my house, near to my house, close to my house. This is the quality of the thing, that where, what's the location of it, when very close or very far. So this is the quality of something, right? Now rest of the two parts you have to solve by yourself. As we have defined that where you find the adverb and adjective, you will underline it and write the proper kind of it, that which you have been asked to, that either it is adjective or adverb, right? So these were the two exercises which you have to solve in your copy, exercise A and exercise C, 1 till 5 of both of the exercises part. And I hope you have got everything which we have discussed today, which we have learned today about the exercises, about the topic too. Do memorize all the previous work which we have learnt in our first terms. And the most important thing which you have to do in my all lecture, I repeatedly saying that do practice at home more about the tenses. Okay, I hope you have got everything. Inshallah we will meet in our next class. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.